What happened? What was the last thing you heard from me? I've been yapping. Hi. I don't know what happened. It stopped. Jeebus. Hello. I don't know what happened. I just tried to see if what's up, but then oh, is it? I can't remember what I asked. You barely blinked and it's back. Hello, welcome back. Gee whiz. This is hopefully it's not that far. But yeah, hello, welcome back. But yeah, I was talking where were we? The email. Alright. With regards to like business emails, it's good that to be polite, but sometimes being roundabout with the words makes it confusing. Well, I guess that's just because I'm not a native English speaker, but I've known people who are like native English speakers that also sometimes get confused with this business talk, business email talk, or like marketing email talk, because it's unnecessarily wordy. Sometimes being straightforward is what was needed for this, so you can like know within one look what they're trying to say. But that might just be me. Are things like disconnecting again? It's so dry. Let's see. Any other there's some. Not many. Wonder you can just work it in. Oh. But yeah, like you can have like nice greetings and stuff. But then what was the point of the email? Can you tell me straight up? This one, maybe. Then we can mix up. Where's the straw? And then mix it again. This kit might be old because the acrylic paints are slowly like solidifying already. Let me see if I can revive this. I don't have fluids, acrylic fluids with me. I do have it at home though. I don't know, might have dried up already. Smells like cheap acrylics. There it goes again. Is it still running? Oh, mama! You cancel the plus sub each time. You're amazed at how many menus down in the settings it's. They really don't want you to do it. They're like, please don't. Wasn't it like marketing design or something? Profit design? You know when the way things are presented are meant to take advantage of the human psychology of not wanting to bother with some stuff. So it's meant to make you not want to do it because it's troublesome. Something like that. I can't remember. Oh, also, what was it? It's similar to like, the most popular like design thing about casinos. That casinos doesn't have windows, so that you don't know what time of the day it was, which means you're gonna lose track of time and you'll just keep playing. And also for malls, like the amount of windows are minimized, and then the way they have the elevators and escalators placed around the area was designed so like you have to walk around to get to the, if you want to go up or down a level, you need to walk around a bit, which means you're gonna pass by more stores, which means there's more chances for the stores to like hook you in and have you buy something. I think there was something like that. It was like if you need to go around the entire floor to get to the escalator going somewhere else, or like going up or going down, they need you to like go quite a ways. You heard that Fortnite got in trouble for some of that design since kids were playing it. That and they pump in oxygen to keep you energized or something in casinos? Yeah, I think so. Like it's meant to maximize your game time. Glorious oxygen, yeah. Can make you can make you like lose track of how long you've been going, your hunger and thirst levels, and the amount of lights they as well. They trick you into thinking that it's time is suspended and you can play more. Am I trying to be diplomatic about how I say it? Yes. You wouldn't know if there's like casino owners over there. Sometimes you wonder what it would be like to live in a world where you didn't have to be aware and on guard for that kind of stuff. Like if there were no commercials, just information and products by an impartial third party. Then there's gonna be like, does that affect like how do you call it, competition or no? Because then you'll be judging what product to get just by which one you needed. And then people or like companies would have to like, have, if you wanna be selling, you gotta occupy a function or like a need. Cause if products are honestly displayed, then you can't be having multiples, because if something already like provides for one need, then there's no need for a competition, because people will be getting that anyway. Or maybe prices, but then how did you lower your price if you are honest that your products are the same and are giving towards the right one? Yeah, prices. But then how did you manage to have that difference in prices? Because in real world, it's by changing the quality, or just having different suppliers of components and stuff. But that also affects quality one way or another. So how would that be? Because as oh wait, maybe so, because that's gonna be the consumer's decision on what they wanted. For example, it's this thing will work within 3 months, and then one promises results within 1 week, but it's gonna be more expensive versus the one that works within 3 months but is cheaper. So it's gonna be the decision of the buyer which one they wanted. But then that's a whole different evaluation of the relative quality. You make that kind of choice, when you buy a cheaper, the quality might be affected. The thing is, buyers are not that smart. I mean, they are, but they don't want to be. I've seen, sometimes when I go on a shopping app and I just watch how people review cheap products, because some people apparently expect high quality stuff on the dirt cheap ones. Imagine a product that for the branded ones would be like $10 or something, and then a listing would be selling a similar product for $1. So it's like a difference of $9. You'll see people in the comment section, in the review section of the $1 item, they're gonna be like demanding, why is it not like this or like that? You'd be thinking like, you paid for something that low priced. You should be expecting the same level of quality, right? But no, they are like really, really getting angry in the review section because it didn't work the way the $10 product worked, and they're getting angry for that. Like, why are you selling this? We want this effect, and there's effect of the $10 product. You buy a lot from the local grocery chain, Ika, and they have a line of more generic products that go under the basic label. And you feel like the expectation is that it's well basic. It's the cheapest non-fancy product you can get. Yes. Usually those are like also from the legitimate or the branded ones, except it's bought in such a quantity that the chain store can lower the price for it and then repack it as their own product, or like with the name. Because that's how they get some for the ones over here as well. Wait, which is this? 3 GBs. It's hard. Yeah. So, because for example, say, cotton balls right? So there are like many brands over here. And then there's this called bonus brand. That's the equivalent of your basic, the one you explained. So bonus is actually the bonus cotton balls are actually from one of the local producers, local brands, and then they bought it in such large amounts somehow, that they were able to price it about like 20% cheaper, 20-30% cheaper. So, and then they pack it in like low quality packaging and then sell it in their chain stores as the bonus cotton balls. How do we know this? Because my brother and I bought this. Was it the? I think it was like cotton buds, earbuds. And then we compared it to the usual brand we buy. It's exactly the same. Like the quality of the stems and stuff, the way they shaped the 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 bud part, it's the same, and it's pretty unique because that's the thing that they identify the brand for. But we saw it in the bonus item. I'm burpy. Why? I didn't drink soda today. But yeah, so that's how we saw it. Also worked for the tissue paper towels, because the print, the embossed design on it was the same as one of our the usual ones we get. Good for the consumer. You wonder how stuff like that affects the specialized sellers of those products, though. I mean, for example, you're selling your own product, and the stores or the different stores that buy from you will alter their orders a different amount, say every 3 months, because depends on how well it does in their market, in their store. But then you have this the basic or bonus contracts, and they will buy flat out, say 10,000 units, where we're talking like smaller numbers, 10,000 units every month, rain or shine, no matter how good or bad it does, 10,000 units a month. So it's flat income, and the producer won't have to worry about it. They will always buy 10,000 units a month. It doesn't matter if they manage to sell it or not, they will buy it. And then maybe there's also like side deals with it, like, oh, we're gonna give you priority when we buy products in the same line as yours. We'll buy more from you and stuff. So there's like benefits as well as like flat income, like insured orders that they will have. So they won't have to worry about like maybe missing. Because I was about to say halimbawa, which is example in Filipino. So, for example, your product is not something. It takes a long time for it to be consumed. For example, then you expect people to buy some every 2 weeks or a month. Some stores will buy from you like 1,000 units because that's how much they sell every time. But then sometimes other brands would have like Because they're gonna have options, right? These big stores will have options of different brands, and then other brands would also have people like loyally buying their brand, brand loyalty and stuff. So the 1,000 units that the people buy, some of those are gonna go to different brands. But what if? Oh wait, I did explain it already. So it's like something like that. I'm assuming because that's what I understood from some intro on those kinda deals. But yeah. So there are still like a passable enough quality depending on which brand managed to get it. If I'm remembering things correctly, those things are like auction? No, bid. There's bidding. There's bidding on those kind of contracts. Like the different companies are gonna bid on it to decide who gets to have the contract for it. Why? How did we get there? This is not an economy class. Hello. This is a just yapping one. Hello, welcome. I kinda get it, yeah. But you get it, yeah. So it's not like it's bad quality. It's just repackaged, recontextualized. In your hypothetical situation, the quality of the products would be reviewed by an impartial third party, and the upsides and downsides of the quality from product to product would be explained on the packaging in simple terms, like this brand is good for this, but that makes it worse for the environment or something. Oh, there is already a body, a body of an organization that does it, but the companies are under no obligation to put their reviews on the packaging or on their websites. If you wanna see the results of their review, you're gonna have to go to the organization's website. They test out quality, and then the ingredients used, toxicity, and like allergy stuff. Oh, mama, don't spill the water. Okay, how are you still awake? The people working at this impartial third party are very competent. Yeah, that part is harder to accomplish. But that would be awesome. Actually, okay, got in that. We'll come back to that later. Why? Now, because apparently private companies pay more than non-profit ones. If you work at a non-profit, usually you gotta have passion for these things, or you're sent there by a big company themselves. Wasn't there like something about that controversy whether that should be allowed? Like, because in those review organizations, oftentimes there are a group of like, how do you call it, subsidiaries by the company, by the private, like the producer companies themselves, the sellers. That's why there was always a question whether or not the reviews are valid, because apparently there's like maybe possibly leniency issues, like did you review this at the most stringent standards? Or did you forgive one or two of the ingredients just because they either sponsored, provided donations, and or actually employing some of the members of the review committee or organization? So, like, is that a possibility? Oh, in our previous yeah, there's no corruption in society. Man, that one's harder. Some things are just very difficult to accomplish. Wait, what? Seven and 8. Or we can go for 5 and 6. 5. We're talking ideal society here. You know, the thing that a lot of economists yap about but cannot ever find a way to propose in the real world. Mama. Okay. Whoop. How many gift subs for you to not feed the cats for one day? No, like no. Once they start like mewling, I have zero like resistance, so never gonna happen. The cats are way too like spoiled for me to not respond. Corruption, baby. The cats are not a good example. I am a dedicated cat feeder, so it won't work. Maybe treats. Like, can you be convinced not to give the cats treats? Maybe that would work. But the basic amenities, no. The cats shall be fed, and they shall be fed well. Wait, this is number 5. But yeah, I get it. I get your example. Oh. This kit is so old, everything is so chunky. The paint is hard to handle. Jeez. It's so stiff. Number 5. Elden Ring, Night Rain, weird game. New stuff in there, but also so much is reused. Right, like assets, stories, lore, which is it? Because it's okay to be familiar, but if it's just a remaster, that's gonna be a problem. Oh. What is this? This. Man. There should be a toothpick somewhere in this house, right? Right, let Let me find a toothpick. Oh, found it. Okay. Need to try and get this loosened up. It's so dang stiff. Can you say pain is stiff? Or what's the right word for it then? Dry. Viscous. Assets mostly. Looks of weapons, a lot of bosses, enemies, assets used for the environment, etc. I wonder if that's like on purpose. Did they rename the weapons though? Maybe they're thinking you can continue on stuff that you've already known. Wait, then what's the difference then? Because, what? If even the bosses were reused or reintroduced, is it like a different difficulty? Question mark. It's not a single player game, it's just like a weird co-op roguelike. The weapons have the same name. Maybe that's the point. Because it's just recontextualizing the Elden Ring experience into a co-op one. I'm assuming. So they put it that way, maybe. It's like, what was it? Outlast? The co-op Outlast? Wasn't it also like very derivative? It's just that they adjusted everything to make it work for co-op. Isn't it? Doesn't it? Wouldn't it? Didn't it? I'm assuming that's what happened. Number 5. Whoa. 5. You and 2 other people are dropped into a map, and just like in Battle Royale, a circle around you will slowly close. You always start at level 1 with your character's base roll line, but you spend time looking for loot and defeating enemies and boss to level up before the circle grows smaller. He's like Fortnite, but for medieval. Finally, you end up at the smallest circle and the boss appears. You beat it, and a new day starts, and you can level up more. If you beat the second boss, the way open to the final unique boss. This is like a large amount of player in a single map, or just you and your 2 friends, 2 co-partners. Why is this so? Need a smaller brush. hard to use when there's a loose fiber on it. Can I use one of the others for this? Whoa! All on the same side. Player versus environment. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, but maybe it's like the single player experience, but co-op this time, so a lot of things are like reused, just adjusted for co-op play, I think. Smaller brushes. Is it this one? Yeah, this is smaller. How about this one? Yeah, this is smaller. Alright, that one. This is smaller. Let's have that there just in case. But yeah, that's my thought on it. On why they made it so quote unquote familiar. Because they wanted it to be like what you would need to adjust to is like the co-op play and not the environment. Because if it's like completely new environment, you're gonna lose a lot of time trying to get familiar to it first. As if you're playing an entirely different franchise. Whoa. These. Man. I left my other set of glasses. And now my eyes are zooming in and out of this thing. They made it familiar so that it was faster and cheaper to develop, let's be real, yes. But I think somebody said that making a co-op game is very hard already. So if there's any way to make it easier on yourself as a dev, you're gonna do it. How was the pricing anyway? Because I think if they tried to do it that way, was it like acceptable for a co-op game? Or how does it compare to other co-op game of the same like kind of like how do you call it? So far, the furthest you've gotten is dying to the boss of the first night. It is not easy with randoms. The time limit to complete objectives and having to pick ones without communication also makes it tough. Don't know how what you're doing, so you can blame your team. Wait, there's no like communications? How are everyone like doing this stuff then? How do you decide who does what? Is it like just text chat? You can mark stuff on the map all. But then, how's the division of labor going? this far into the stream and we still haven't decided whether or not we need background music. But then also I just remembered my other device is being used to see chat. My phone is on chat duty, so I can't even play music on there. There are also gestures, but yeah, no leader is assigned, so it is to just doing your own thing. Like leveling up, you're just gonna grind on leveling your own character. Yeah, that's gonna be a struggle. But maybe that's the challenge. That's like, I wonder. Give it a few more weeks, a week or two, and let's see how people respond to it. Oh yeah, maybe. I wonder how that would work. If the team sticks together, what's gonna happen? Like, cause how would you all like level up more? Are you gonna be, wait, is the XP for leveling up like shared? I'm imagining fast-paced exploration and then trying to manage resources and mobs. Like, how? You're considering looking through the Twitch Night Rain category to find people to play with. Problem is it's also not cross-play with PC. Oh yeah, I wonder how that would work. Is there like, oh wait, that's all different. I was like wondering if PlayStation has some kind of in console socials where you can like tag and try and find people who are like wanting to form a team, so you can decide more on stuff before going into the game, into a round. You actually don't know how the XP is divided? But it is. It seems to be. The price of the game was definitely cheaper than the full regular game. So there you go. They just focused on converting the game mechanics into a co-op usable one. So they can't be bothered to get more assets made just for it. Also, the assumption is everyone who plays it like have already played the solo game. So if y'all need particular items, it's easier to communicate rather than having to learn an entire new like in catalog of items and or weapons and or stuff. I wonder if like people already formed like kinda long-term teams for it. Because there would definitely be like trailers before, right? And then how'd all decided on it? Like prepared some, maybe possibly some strategies, question mark? Or do people not do that? They just wait for the game to come out and see what it needs before trying to make strategies for it. There was also a version that included future DLC expected to release by fourth quarter of 2025, but you didn't get it. You're gonna have to see how you feel about the base game first. Yes, better do it that way. Oh shoot, because I remember this. What was that game? That it was so shitty that by the time the DLC came out, um, the amount of people playing at any given time was like so small that it's getting harder and harder to like, how do they call it? What do they call it when you form teams? It's hard to get the teams. Like, your waiting time to form the team would be longer and longer because there's too few people online at any given time because the game was so low rated. Yeah, to matchmake. Probably something on the Sony side or whatnot, or console core being stinkerous. It's gonna be hard to stick with not knowing people to play with. Yeah, usually for team play, a lot of the hardcore ones, the ones who wanna excel on it and not just having fun, would have a team that they know they can work with already. Play with. Why did I use the word work? I wonder. Are you also getting it, Gray? Are you gonna play Night Rain? Yeah, I wonder. You're not sure the other games are cross-play with PC. You know, some versions of PC Dark Souls games have been severely compromised over time. Yeah. It was meant to be enjoyed once and never more. Yeah, no, a lot of people like still replay it a lot of times, even with the bugs and all. And even if only for the nostalgia, or maybe for a higher, better, easier play by trying different builds. Not sure, but I still see a lot of people playing it. Very large, like, loyal player base for the Souls games. That even coming out with like a not as popular, not as well adjusted game or title for the series is like would still get profits and stuff. Like they had to close down the online of several Dark Souls games because of the community made from aware of a bug that if misused to give the person access to other person's computer. Like bad stuff? Wait, that happened? Whoa. How did that not well, I guess any game that's been running for a long time can slowly have their innards basically rearranged. And these bad faith players can always find a way for their shenanigans. Oh, trying to resist with all my heart and soul into like shrimping and putting my face as close as possible to this thing. Should I have something to put this on? It didn't happen. The community found a security issue and then they demonstrated it on a stream to bring awareness of it without showing how it was, goodness, done, giving from the ability to respond and address it, which they did. Yeah, that's awesome. But also imagine if they didn't. It was from an older game? Or... because I'm imagining that's how the security issue was able to be seen. But the online for several of the games was down on PC for like several months. Because of that, or it's a whole entire different incident? PC, it's always PC. So much power on it, but then also so many possible things to be taken advantage of. Yeah. At least Dark Souls 2 and 3, games that use the same online code or something. Maybe. I was gonna say like did people complain about it, but then it's for their own safety, so why would people complain? But then I remembered how the problem shouldn't have existed in the first place. So people would be within their rights to complain about it, since they supposedly bought a complete game that is devoid of any bugs like that. And there have been hacks in the PC versions where an invader hits you and the levels you, whoa, taking all your stats but leaving you at your current level. The cost of new levels being high. Wait, what? How does that even work? Why is that even something that can happen? Is there a boss that does that? I mean, how is there like a possibility of that happening in the first place? Man, I should really finish the greens before, because it's gonna take quite a bit. Ow. Injection of code or something? You don't know computers. Thanks, baby. Yeah, no, me neither. Not good with technology. Whatever technological skill I have, it's Google search provided. Case growing up in a clan where everyone keeps a dictionary, and when you don't know a word, they would say, go look for it in the dictionary, and had so many encyclopedias, and they're gonna like, what does this do, or how does it work? Go search for it in the books. There's a library nearby. Go find it yourself. And then when Google came in, search engines came in, like, oh, Google it yourself, or Yahoo search it yourself. You're gonna run into some hacker invaders that were invulnerable when playing Dark Souls 2 on PC. Still try to kill them, they would die if they fell off of the map, but you failed. But you poked them, like, nudge them along with skills to make them fall off of the map. Come up, little Faye, yeah. They don't want to be bothered to explain it themselves. Go look for the answers. We have collected a lot of literature just for that exact reason. That's why I'm like very reliant on reading. Because sometimes if it's on video, my brain cannot like handle absorbing it, because it's too fast. Like, you can't slow down and digest it. Well, I guess I can pause and stuff, but you know what I mean. Even on stories and stuff, I prefer books over movies and such. I remember one having a little pony named Twilight Sparkle. You tried, but they killed you before you could. One of them was Twilight Sparkle. Naming invulnerable hacked characters as some of the most like game genre inappropriate names. What is that? Wait, excuse me for a moment. I received a message. 11. What is this? Nanda. Oh, kitty. Cat photos. Of course, we're gonna like that one. Like. Nanda. Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's 10. Okay, we have 1 hour before we need to decide whether to take the cart, to check out the cart or not. Let's see how weak my the sale though. Why is this so hard to use? The paints are like semi-congealed. There is like more trying to paint with jello bits. It's so hard to put it on to the canvas. Oh yeah. Meow meow. Tomorrow it won't be this quiet, guys. We're gonna have Ayunism over. So we're gonna see Ayune-sama promised me ice cream. Happy. There's gonna be ice cream. We're gonna just eat and then yap. I even wonder, if we're both gonna have our devices on. Like, probably. Because it's been a while since Ayune-sama's like streamed. So it's gonna be a nice little stream for I'm thinking of cooking all of the stuff beforehand, like before the stream start. Or maybe I should like start the stream earlier, even before Ayone-sama starts her stream, so I can also include the cooking part. Would you all be okay with that? Just gonna be me tinkering around in the kitchen. I'm having like doubts about that though, because my friend's kitchen is a bit cluttered. It's a struggle for the Wi-Fi. We'll see. The kitchen, it's a bit cluttered because this is a how do you call it? Is it studio? There's a bedroom and separate areas. Yeah, I'll see if I can frame the stream in such a way that it won't be so visually overwhelming. Let's see. It's just personally me just using the kitchen, it's already overwhelming. Let's see. Only the fried stuff need to be dealt with anyway. Oh wait, and the ramen. The soup, the noodle soup. But the others will be like packaged breads, biscuits, and snacks. I told Anasama no chips though. I am standing strong. There shall be no MSG snack. Oh. Believe in the process, because right now this thing is looking so dang ugly. Wait, let me add some water to it, maybe. Oh, burp. I wonder if I can get some snack. What will I snack on anyway? Some biscuits. How's it? You going for a walk? Yeah. Enjoy your walk. Be safe out there. Have a good walk. Speaking of walks, I missed this week's walk with my elders. Well, I'm here. And I'll have to make up for it. No, never mind. Maybe I can just stride around this place tomorrow. to make up for the lack of exercise. I don't exercise much anyway. Stretching and walks are all I do. I can't handle much more. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And okay, I've watered down the green. Let's see if it's gonna work better. Or did we manage to thin it out too much that it's gonna be difficult to cover the grain underneath? Oh yeah, no, this works well. Okay, apparently that's enough water, not too much. Let's search for places to put this in. Number 5. Oh, this one. And this place. Wait, number. There you go. But yeah, I'm thinking of starting it during cooking tomorrow. But if not, it's gonna be starting around the same time as Ayane-sama's. And hopefully that's around my usual stream time. What is that? Okay. Ooh. Yeah. This is a bit more, has smaller details than the previous ones. The previous one, it wasn't. This is my only the second ever paint by numbers I've ever done. I showed off the one we did the other day. Showed it off to the owner. They liked it. So I just put it on the wall. And they said I can, if I finish all these ones that they've started but they didn't finish, I can have the one that wasn't started yet. There was one kit that is still empty. Because the one with the lady, which one is it? The lavender one, yeah, the other day. That one has, how do you call it? That one already like halfway, I think. And this one is very few cells completed. And they have a third one that is opened somehow. So I'm assuming the paint is also like congealed. But it's already open. But they hadn't started it yet. That one I can have. The question is, am I gonna be able to do it like here while I'm still here, or if I'm gonna be able to do it only by the time I came home? Anyway, I'm taking that. Wait, maybe. When they said I can have it, I wonder if they meant I can do it and then they'll just display it afterwards, or does that mean I can have it? Like, I can display it at home afterward. I'm not sure. Whoop, okay there. We have random tiny stem parts. The green parts have like 2 colors. That's 5 and 6. I'm assuming number 6 is darker. If only because of what the parts that has the markings on it was. And oh man, the humidity is making the paint dry up faster. Okay, just try and finish this as soon as possible. Oh, concentration. Oh, I need wet paint over here. I have like a tremor, if you haven't noticed yet. And it's making the line parts difficult. Oh, I'm concentrating so hard on making this almost line thin ones. Trying to make it get into it. Oop. Okay. Seems to be okay. I hope we have enough paint for. They should have packaged enough paint for what they needed, right? Because this is a lot of empty space still, and we don't know how much more paint we need. Probably. If not, we're just gonna water things down so much. Okay, got it. Next cell. This is giving me ideas about actual pieces I can do. Okay, next up. Whoa. 5. Okay, there are like tiny cells here as well. There. 5. This one. Ooh, that's number 4. This is number 5. Oh, hey. Line. And then some more this way. And then some more downwards. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be. But yeah, menu we haven't decided. The only one I know that's definitely gonna be there are some stick-o biscuits and some ice cream. And some bread. Wonder if you all tried, how do you call it? Having ice cream and use it as a spread, sandwich spread on soft on in a pair of soft bread slices and or a bun. Cause it's nice. If you don't have coins, you can just have bread. Or put the ice cream in the bread as if you're putting Nutella into a bread. Ice cream is also good for it. It's also dairy, so just imagine it's like cold butter. And they're gonna have a lot of flavor. I tried it with vanilla, it didn't work. I don't like vanilla ice cream in bread. One that worked well with me was like the chocolate ones and an ube one or the purple yam one. Same why. Also hi Correx. Happy Friday. Hi, happy Friday. It's a paint by numbers thing. And they're so tiny. I'm having just a tiny bit of regret. It's so hard. But we will complete this. Because I want to get the unstarted one that the owner has in the cupboards. I haven't seen the design for that one. Hopefully it's cute. I'm gonna claim it. Is this number 5? Whoa. Oop. Sideways. And then sideways. The other way. Wow. I've also today, I read a few chapters, and by few I mean about 50 chapters of a web novel. It's rated like 3 stars, and the story is similar to a popular romance sci-fi light novel in it's in Canadian, but where it's published, they're very old ones. It was like 2017 maybe. There was one that has a similar story to it. Or wait, probably it was the inspiration for that one, but it's mediocre. I can't work. Is it raining? I don't know. The window is like a room away from me. A spider just crawled on me. What? Is it raining? I hope everyone's having a chill evening then. I am unable to feel the rain where I am. There was not enough access to open air. The unit is like only has one window, and the window is covered up by blackout curtains because it's in the bedroom. And I'm at the dining area. So, is it cut off? It's here, right? It's been cut off. Okay. This one goes like this. Actually, the rain stopped. They're stuck on back-to-back work calls from 11 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Wait, since earlier or Wow, that's a lot of time to be like locking in and being like focused. Hope you had enough reward food for yourself. If it was me, I can't focus that far, that long. I'm gonna be dazing off, like staring off into the abyss while in the call. But I hope the work calls did what they're supposed to. Because I'm assuming it's important. That's why it's a call and not that just emails. We just found out it rained this evening because the grounds are white when you stepped out for air. when you're so focused on something you didn't realize a lot had changed outside. Did the air get a bit cooler then? Because it's so humid otherwise. Oh, 5, 4, 5, okay. Didn't realize we should have gone for 4 first. Because it's lighter. Oh well, you're already here. Employee evaluation season for the company. You had to evaluate 11 of your people while deliberating their ratings with other managers. Man. Yeah. It is a good reason for having. No! Oops. I may have mucked that up. Having very, very long calls. Was it completed? Is the task done? Oop. And number 5. Whoop. It's the end. Is it? No, it's still not the end of second quarter. What up? Oh, mid-year? No, it's still not mid-year. Oh boy. Oop. I had to concentrate. That line was my tremors in the way of every properly laid out line in this thing. Do all of you believe? Do you all believe in pasma? Well, I guess other countries don't have it, but like, to those who know what it is, do you believe in pasma? And to those who don't know, pasma is like more of a superstition thing about not getting wet when your body or parts of your body are like tired, because they say your muscles and your veins and your that part of the body will be affected by the cold if the cold seeps into your body because of getting it wet when you're tired. You're gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. The least that could happen is it's gonna hurt for a few days. The worst that could happen is you're gonna develop a tremor in that area. So my elders always say my tremors are because I draw and write a lot, and then I wash my hands, or like when I'm doing chores, I ended up like getting my hands wet when I'm still tired. You just got all the evaluations completed. You get to watch Twitch otherwise. No yummy food for your wide. Oh, number 6. This is number 5. Also, congratulations. I hope everyone did well enough in their work. Passable is enough. Oh. That is over there. Number 3 is white. White, right? Okay. We'll just leave it there. Let's see if, no. There's enough food. We're working from home, so you get to grab whatever food is nearby. I guess so. I was thinking more along the lines of fulfilling a craving, because you completed something that took a long time. But that's just me trying to find reasons to indulge in my cravings. So I've become an expert on trying to find reasons to have mini celebrations so I can indulge and get something to fulfill my cravings. Some are valid, more often they're not. Ooh. In some culture, just happily munching with the occasional It's enough. Bare minimum participation. Oh god, no! Okay, let me just put that down for a moment because I ended up painting my thighs again. Okay, wait. Wow. Father. No. But yeah, sustained focus is hard. Especially if it's for work. Trying to remove paint from the table and from myself. Although you must confess you did something that's considered a morally gray area. What? Were you biased for some members, for some team members, and you gave them a better grade than what they're entitled to with their efforts? Did the Calberg give biased scores ratings? Oh. That's gray, right? Because it's not illegal, but it is looked down upon. We're supposed to make a write-up of some employees' annual performance, but some of the team members are need to have like separate reviews for them, paper reports and stuff. Then some of them write their own performance report, and you just submitted it? Question mark. 6, 5. That's just me being lazy. That's what I thought of. For 5. Yes. 5. Oh, mama. Some of the team members joined the team for less than a year. You have barely enough input to make a decent write-up, so you ask them for their own self-evaluation. So you ask the other team members for peer evaluation, added your own notes, and fed everything to your company's proprietary GPT. Jeez. At least you added your own notes. My idea was that they had to do it entirely by themselves. That's something. Instant write-up, yes. Isn't that more like efficiency rather than something you shouldn't be doing? Because it's just another way of like evaluating, right? If you have them self-evaluate, it's not like you just took one POV and then sent that in. You also had them have the peer review and then your own notes. So no. It's a good alternative to writing everything yourself. When you share the results of the deliberations and your GPT's evaluation notes, question mark, what's up, what happened? Oh, right. Oh. You made at least one employee cry. Wait. What? Is it their evaluation and then the conclusion made them cry? Or like, what? Why? Oh, cry for appreciation, not a cry because she had a bad review. Okay. What? Did GPT made it too like touching? It was too fancy smancy. Cause if they did deserve it, they worked harder for it, so why not? Why do you say that it's gray? Morally gray. Isn't that nice? Because self-eval and then peer eval and then your own notes, and yet it resulted in that. Should be good enough, right? Okay, that's 5. Now let's go for 6. Maybe 6. 5. Any 5s left? Burp. Wow, that's a big burp. Now I'm hungry again. I wanna eat something. That's 4. I don't see a 5 anymore. Okay. I don't think giving employee evaluation is one of the valid uses of GPT. But then they should have restricted it. But yeah, I guess so. I wonder how that affected the learning of that particular instance. I wonder how it ended up affecting the thing. Wait, where's the toothpick? I need to mix up some colors. Where are you? Number 6. Wow. Open up. Okay. Oh. There you go. Let me just mix up this darker green color. It's a bit more saturated though. I wonder how it would look like on canvas. Oh, yeah. Well, the company is the one maintaining the GPT, so if more managers start to catch on and use it similarly, you're the GPT's AI managers would know. Oh, yeah. But if not, it'll be just this little thingy that you can do. Oh, I really want some snack, but I'ma go get some snack. So while the employee was sobbing, deep inside you were like, you're like, to feel appreciated pero may meetings ka pa, can we move along? Yeah. You can do your sobbing while working. That's a high kapeng. What is this? Shortbread cookies with queso de bola cheese. Ooh. Look, I found a snack. Shortbread cookies with queso de bola cheese. I wonder what it tastes. Oh wait, it says shortbread cookies covered in cheese. Cookies underneath, cheese on top. Oh no. I need to move it. My charger. Where's the charger for this? Okay. What? Is it not charging? Oh, it's charging. Okay. Ta-da. Okay, there you go. I have my snack now. It's not for you, cat. Okay, number 6. Let's go to the highest. Wait, can you do it sideways? No. You can't. Go somewhere else, Yuji. There's a cat trying to get... Oh, 20 minutes before midnight. I should decide whether or not to check out my Lazada cart because the discount is ending at midnight. Should I? My hair... no! It mixed up. My hair vitamins. Should I get it? I still have some, like more than half a bottle left. Should I get another bottle just because it's 50% off? Ish. Almost 50% off. Don't bite me. No biting. Should I? Oh. I'm trying to make straight lines, but the cat is tickling me. It's licking my feet, my foot, my finger, my toes. No! Do not! Did you just wake up and then decided you need feet? Can you stop? You woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You decided you want to start chewing on feet. Oh, I like like shortbread cookies, but then the queso de bola is a bit too salty. Still good though. But I don't think I would be able to eat a lot of this one. Good thing this is just a small package. Oh, so what are you eating? Oh, actual food, okay. That's much better. Yeah, much better than eating people's feet. I wonder if you can even see the difference between the two grains. Cause it's just a more saturated version of the green we were using earlier. We'll see. Can you hear the cat chewing? Oh. This one is a bit too thin. Unless you like pile them up a bit, you can see the canvas underneath. What? This is very similar to the ones that use the phthalo blue one. Maybe that's why. After all, this is still paint. Maybe they use the same pigments. Even though this one has so many like filler. Not enough binders. 6. When I use the full lighter green later, we shall have a chance to use that. Green. Okay. And this is 4. Oop, we may have lost this one. Just put the dark green in there. Are we putting things on stuff we're not supposed to? I don't want to open the number 5, the desaturated green again. Was it more of olive green and this is more like a forest green? I think. Oh. Yeah, seems so. This is 4. This is 6. And then more of this. I could use a smaller brush, but I'm being very lazy right now. Just try to do things slowly so you don't have to change brushes. Wait, number 4. That's lighter green, so I just leave the space for it as you would. Okay. Ooh, it's coming out. It's coming out. 6. And there. Oop. sharper. Oh, oh wait, I should like check out on Lazada. It's not like it's a food item, so maybe it's just gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. I'll buy it. Excuse me while I check out on Lazada. Wee. Heart. Toko. Have those. And then I'll have that. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else did I buy? Why is there something? One that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is there? No. That one. Oh, the desk. I should. I don't need the desk yet. There. Okay. That's more acceptable. Maybe. Confirm. Okay. Check out. Got that. Got those. Got that. Ooh. Why is... Oh. View. I know. Wait. Why? What was that? Something cost more than they said they should. Oh, because I didn't reach the... Okay. I mean... Rewards, vouchers, and codes. That's fine. Decisions. Please. Okay. This is fine. Oh, I did it. I did it. No, take it back now. Huh. Dun. Oops. Okay. Now let's return. Welcome back. Oop. Okay. Got it. I bought it. It's fine. It's how do you call it? It's usable. It's hair oil. I'll use it sooner or later. Even though it's gonna be a few months until I use it, I need it yet. Because I still have half a bottle of the other one. Ow. Number 6. one under here. And one over here. If you do it roughly, do you think it's gonna look good anyway? It's cell shading style, so as long as something is hitting something, it's gonna be okay? Question mark. As long as nothing is overlapping. Oh, maybe. Just gonna do that. Oh, that's tiny. Is this even? What is this even? Okay, that should work. Good. Whoa. Did it just get more congealed? Did it immediately get dried up just when I put it down for a moment to buy something? Oop, no. Okay, number 6. Put it closer. Here. Oh, just use dots of paint. And then this one. Seems to be. I still can't see the big image. I mean, I know what it is, but this is gonna be okay. There you go. All the greens in that side has been completed. Oh wait, no, number 4 is still not done. We'll have 4 later. We'll have this forest green looking thing. Oh goodness, I'll never get used to that. You've been hearing it the past few days. That's the air freshener, by the way. It's an electric, digital, how to call it? I don't have the remote control for it though, so the timer is whatever the user before has put on it. Oh, wait. Okay, that. Then, oh mama, get some more. Just don't accidentally put it on the drinking water. Oops. I touched the paint. Number 6. Ooh, very thin lines. How do you... Oh, never mind. And put this on here. Forest green, just a lighter one. The reds are 7 and 8. They're gonna be on top because they are the blossoms, so it's hard for them to be on top of the leaves. Just let the leaves be like under them, just in case. The 3 though is a white. It's gonna have to have that solid, not mix not show the colors underneath, because you don't have enough pink, maybe possibly. Interesting. This, we're putting more of this here. And then hop. And here. There you go. Ooh. The shapes are slowly coming out. What's number 1? Yellow. It's a golden yellow. And this is here. Over there. I can hear people still. Wait, what time is it? People are only either arriving or about to leave. Sweep this place. Okay. 1. Doing our best. Oh. Oh. This is gonna be... Can you hear that? I wonder if you can hear the neighbors speaking loudly outside. Well, not loudly. And they're making movements. Whoa! Really? What color is that? I'm gonna assume it's light blue. It is light blue, light green. Okay, what time is it? My brain is not working anymore. Oh, it's midnight. But I wanna finish this. Let's try and finish this. There. Okay. There you go. Can you see my hair? I'm slowly like drifting down, having my eye up against the canvas. Man, my wow. Okay, there we go. I don't know how that works. Should work, maybe, possibly. This. Okay. Okay. Come on. Should I wait for it to dry? Is the question. No, we'll go for number 4 and then number 6 would be dry by the time we move on to the reds, maybe. At least I think so. Oh, I'm seeing the stems now. Oh, that works. Hop, hop. Main. There we go. This is okay. That's number 6. We go to number 4. No, doesn't want to close. Ooh. There's the water. Cheese. Have some snacks. Where's it? There it is. Number 4. Come on. Open. Please. How do you open this? Hello? Please? Open. Ha! Oh, mama. Okay, it opened. Almost used my drinking water. I let them be in the same direction because they're away from my hands and I'm clumsy and I might end up. Where's the straw? Water. Mix that up. It's like a desaturated apple ring. Oh no, this is even worse. More water. cooperate. Oh. Ooh. Okay. More water. No, less water. Oh no, is this gonna be too thin? Mine was too thick earlier. It's become chunky now. It doesn't want to blend in with the water. Or doesn't want to blend the water in evenly. Let's try it first. Let's see. Ouch. Almost stabbed myself. Okay. Number 4. Found one. This one. Did that work? Over here. This one as well. No. Ooh, no, that's. Ooh. Okay, maybe it's thick enough for the places where we need it. What's number 1? Golden yellow. Okay. Thing was, we need to double up on the golden yellow later. But I can still see those. A lot of it. Still visible. Okay, number 4. Come on. There's one. And that one. That's one, and this one is 4. Oh. Something rang in my ear. It was like a staticky sound. I wonder if it was like an appliance, a piece of device from the neighbor. I wonder. Ooh. I like this green better. Desaturated but pastel. Or pastel naturally desaturated. I don't know. What do I know? Oh, okay. Nope. Oops. It spilled another. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, need another line from here to here, from there to here, solid from here, and then what's number one? Okay, yellow. Why do I keep forgetting that number one is yellow? Here. That. Okay. Then over here. Whoop. Okay. Whoop. Yeah. Number 4. Number 4 here. 7, 4. Over here. Okay. Then more of these. Oh. Okay. Then this one. Okay, got it. Now that one. Up. One more snack. Oh, line. Really thin line. Not so thin line. Dang, burpee. Over here. And then number 4. And there. And then more. 4. And then 4. Are my eyes tricking me? Over here. Okay. Then tray 1, tray 7, 8, 4. Over here. Oh no, that's too much. Okay, this one probably also this color green. Okay, any 4s left? Okay, it's gone. Next is there's a lot of 7s or 8, 7. for a bit pot of chicken and veggies. Whoa, the chicken and veggies pot stew thing has come back. Also, hi, welcome back. Have some water. Number 7. Number 7. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Now just put everything back in here. Okay. But you're tired. Instead of cooking it in just a bit. Some chili nuts. You got some chili nuts? Yeah. Did get all the greens. The greens have been completed. Now we're going to the pinks or reds or pinks. Need some water. Then a toothpick to mix that up. Wait, can you all see it? Yeah, now we're going to the pinks. I remember the other day there was like barking in the hallway. Apparently it's a beagle. I rarely see beagles around. At least where I was before, near my house. There are rarely beagles around. But the neighbor here has a beagle. And they're apparently the ones I've been hearing. Oh. Yeah, they are. The droopy, the droopy everything. And they are very energetic, or at least the one I saw. Because they have a visitor, and the doggy was very excited about it. I wonder how you groom a beagle. Because they seem so neat on their own. Like, do they even need a haircut or fur cut? Or do you just let them be? The darker. Oop. That's dark. This is not old rose. This is like what color is this? Peach? A peachy color. Maybe too much. I might just as well fill it up. This brush is becoming too soft. I look at the brush and I say like, oh, I like this brush. But only because it's the perfect stiffness for a watercolor painting. And then I realize I'm using acrylics right now, and then everything is double hard. I mean, if you have soft brushes, that's just making life difficult for yourself. Oh, okay. Got in that. Now gotta do this. Whoa! Insect! No! That's also one of the things here. There's so many bugs. Ayun, Yasama said she's gonna bring an insect trap. Or insecticide, I don't know which one it is. But she's gonna bring one. So hopefully that helps, because I'm holding on to my sanity by my claws. Just so I don't panic whenever there's a bug. That's how often the bug comes out over here. What's number 1? Golden. Okay. Now, oops. How do I get to the other one? That's gonna be difficult. Mom! Wait, maybe I can do it this way. Upside down. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. It's basically one line, right? Okay. Now 7 is... oh no, there's a loose fiber. The loose fiber make me go crazy. There. Okay, loose fiber, control. Lazy cats, do your job. Eat some bugs, yeah. They're so spoiled. They only eat fancy. Speaking of, apparently these cats has had kidney problems in the past. That's why they can't eat food with too much sodium in them. And apparently regular cat food has too much sodium for formerly kidney ill cats. So now they order in like specialized cat kibble that are like with less sodium, because they're gonna have water issues, kidney issues if they keep eating the regular food. Fancy cats. When the cats are more particular about their diet versus the cat owners. Oh, so cute though. fancy non-salty cats. That's the point. They're too salty, so now the owners are trying to desaltify them. Oh no, is it getting too stiff again? At this point, you need detailing brush for this. Trying to paint with the least number of bristle fibers as you can. Okay, we got that. Oh, mom. The back. Okay, we need to get this long boy under each. Just gonna, this is we're putting the right color in, right? Imagine starting this and then, oh, wrong color. Oops. I'll just have cereal for breakfast tomorrow so I don't have to wake early. And I really need to remember to order in the water. Because Ayuna-sama is coming in and I'm pretty sure she's gonna be exasperated with me if I still hadn't ordered in the drinking water. Okay. Now do that for this side. Reminds you of the VTuber Nimi Nightmare, formerly Folia. She told the story about the two kittens that she had recently adopted. Apparently they eat $100 worth of cat food every week. Every week! Fancy smelly cats. Whoa. Is it because of like specialized food or that's just how much they eat? Because if it's specialized food, understandable. That's like the kind of price levels. But if it's just how much they eat, gotta hydrate so you don't elaborate on that part or what? Oh wait, don't know if she didn't elaborate on the part. Wait, I mixed up your two messages. What? Had to drink water so you don't elaborate. Wait, gotta hydrate. Where's my water? This is my water. Thank you for the reminder. I can't see my redeems, by the way. I wonder how people do it. When they on IRL. Oh, come on. More. This is heaven. Keep reminding thyself. This color. Okay. Now try not to hit that number. Okay, got it. Make it big and then flow here. brush control is shit. Maybe they have a dedicated iPad for chat instead of a phone or something. Maybe so. Like they have multiple devices, huh? Wait, like it's strapped to them or something? Man. Define. Hop. Hop, hop. Whoa. Oh. We'll fill it up. Rockman, you weren't here, but I checked out the cart in the shopping app. I did it. I bought it. Yeah. Maybe. If on wait. I already put on an alarm, but I'd appreciate that. I really don't like doing calls. But it's it's a thing that can happen. Oh no, it mixed up with the green. No. Huh? Oops. Oops. What do we do? Do dots. Do dots. Maybe dots will help. Dots. Oh no. Okay, just do it. Never mind. It's not even mine. It's gonna be displayed in someone else's room. Well, this house, I mean. I don't have to be. Okay. No stress, just strokes. Strokes. Yeah. Because apparently the entire building buys water from the same place. So you just need to call in and then like please deliver it to room number, to house apartment number blah blah, and then they would take it to you. You just have to get the door and give the money, but you had to call in to have water sent to you. I should have done it earlier, but I was like procrastinating too much. By the time I have like enough willpower to call, it's already like sundown, so I can't order in anymore. And I was like, no, fine, tomorrow then. And that's when I started hunting down drinking water in the fridge. I found one, but it's old. Hopefully it is not mossy water. But I made coffee with it and the coffee seems fine. So I have been drinking that since earlier. I put it in the fridge. For some reason cold water doesn't taste of anything to me, so I put the old water in the fridge, back in the fridge, so it doesn't taste of anything when I drink it. Need to call or suffer dehydration. I have to do it. I wonder if I can procrastinate long enough that Ayune-sama would be forced to do it. To do the call instead. No, no, no. We need to have things ready when Ayune-sama comes in. We're adults. We can do a phone call. Why is it kinda dull? Or is it because it's still not complete? We'll see, we'll see. And it's here. Just leave this spot where the old rose color, and then this one as well. And then this here. Curve. Send her the number and make her call from her phone before getting while Ayane-san was on the way here. Have her make the call while in transit. I want to make Ayane-san proud of me. Wait. Number 7. Maybe? Okay. And then something sharp. Okay. Whoa. Okay. We're doing it slowly. She have needed a haircut for a while, but we've been putting it off. Your mom was gonna do it, but she says it's too long for her to deal with now. Since it is your mom's birthday on Sunday, you figure you should look proper. So yesterday he tried looking up the barber you usually go to and made a call, but no one picked up. It was because it was Ascension Day, so counted as a holiday. You mustered up courage for nothing. Oh no. Do they not have like messaging system instead? No. How are you gonna do it? Are you still gonna get your hair cut? Oh no. Bug. A bug. Bug. Go away. But you did call again today, but they said they have no times until Tuesday. No. How are you gonna do it? Are you gonna try to do it oh wait, no. Other barber or but then they don't know your haircut. Oh jeez. They're by appointment? Is there no walk-in schedules? Possibility where if somebody cancels maybe. Oh. And 8. This is 7. True. Okay. Got this. Hmm? So you broke the news to your she's fine with it. Is it can you like put product on it, like pull it back, style it a bit with gel or something? I don't like gel. Well, I guess because my hair is a bit wavy, so wavy curly, so gel just doesn't help with my styling needs. It becomes a trouble later. I mean, you can style while it's there, but then clean up is so troublesome. Oh. Then this is also this color. Whoop. Man, okay. Wouldn't know how to do that. There are other barbers around. Do nothing fancy with the hair, so yeah. Even recently, right? I did tell everyone that it's my brother who's been cutting my hair recently. Because the stylist who usually does my hair apparently moved to a different city. Either that or they got fired and the employees are like not saying it outright. And so I don't wanna easily change places, and there's the others in that shop can't handle my hair. I mean, I can make them do so because I'm a paying customer, but they're more likely to just burn my hair than, because when they use when they're using the dryer and styling it, blow dryer, they end up putting it on high heat, and my hair is not meant for that. It's gonna burn. And they don't even use heat protection for it when they do use it. Now, like, I'm not. Wait, am I hungry? My tummy just did the hungry growly sound. It's become long and it gets in your eye, but if it's washed, it will be long but soft and fine probably. It looks better. Yeah, you can just do it that way. Wait. Snap. Very soft spoken. I won't tell them not to use the hot hair dryer. I can't even look people in the eye, man. You can't expect me to demand proper treatment for my hair. You know the most I can do in that situation? After everything they do, I'll just tip less. The only people would know that I'm displeased with something. I will tip less. I will still give a tip, but it's gonna be tiny. Angie Faye, small tip. Because I remember someone giving me the stink eye before. Because I had a, how do you call it? The one where they design your nails, pedicure, or the hands, manicure. What now? That's the point. I tip less when you burnt my hair. But yeah, there's this one time someone did my nails, and without me explicitly saying it, they remember that my usual nail color is black or dark gray. So they did that, and I gave them a nice tip. But the person tending to my hair at the time kinda burnt it. Like, you can smell it in the salon. You can smell burnt fey hair. And I got upset. So I gave them a tiny tip. But the thing was, I ended up doing it while both of them were there. The one who did the manicure and the stylist, the hairstylist. So they saw what I gave to each person, and the stylist gave me a stink eye. They're upset. I never came back to that salon ever again. And then I just wait to return to the mountains to do my manicure. That's why you rarely ever see me with manicure now. Because I wait until I return to the mountains. Because the other person who I like how they handle my nails is over there. Because some people just stab you, and they're really bad at it. At manicure and pedicure, mani-pedis. So it's hard for me to go to a new one. I don't know how sensitive my nail beds are. Oh. Whoop. What just happened? Did I just put the wrong... Oh man. Yeah, I just put the wrong color in. Man. And then you gave them the death stare and said, "Oh, you got a problem." Do a better job than Scrum. Yeah. The thing was, it's obviously, my hair is obviously a different texture, like style, right? It's wavy. Like, you don't even have to like dry my hair to know. Even when it's like newly shampooed and conditioned, it's gonna spring up. So you know that you should handle it like less roughly. But they just do one style of like hair tending, hair maintenance, which is for the ones with straight hair. So like, man, They even have diffusers there in their salon. So the nozzles. So you know that they're trained for it. They just didn't want to do the extra effort. It's I maintain my stand that they are they deserved the less the tip, the low tip they got in from me. You said no pickles, yeah. I always need adult supervision. I have the tendency to not insist on stuff. Like, I'm the kind of person who will apologize because I need to have the staff member go to the storeroom at the back to get my size of the shoes. I don't know why. Just probably growing up, how it ended up. You end up apologizing for everything. Trying to get over it. But sometimes just comes out on its own. Like being specific and immediately telling what you needed straight out would make life easier for the both of us. But I apologize that you even have to move. Even though that's part of their job. I understand it in my head. Doesn't change the fact that it's part of my apologizing for everything's part of my vocabulary. My colloquial speech. Is that how you call it? I don't know. My usual vernacular. I'm trying to search for the term. Usual speech. Yeah, it just stays. And what I think I've spoken with some of my older classmates a long time ago, and I think somebody made a comment that it's just part of the generation. Like trying not to be a bother to anyone. Trying to minimize your existence in a room. Trying to not pull attention because attention is bad. You're supposed to be I don't know, blend with the walls. Where were we? Number 7. Wait, what time is it? If I go to the room and the cats are in my bed, I'm gonna start tossing cats. And this. Why? And this. When you were a kid, your dad would get very mad when you were loud. You can't certain volume, there's a chance that he would get angry and come into the room. Because of that, you get uncomfortable if people make noise over that threshold, and you can't be very loud yourself. Yeah, I think similar to that, except it's my mother, my female elder was like that. And in general, the entire household is just quiet. If I didn't go to a state-owned university, I wouldn't have learned to be a bit louder or even try and modulate. Because the schools I went to before then, they just let me be. Because you can make up for recitation grades other ways. So you don't have to force yourself to speak to anyone if you don't want to. 1 a.m. Yeah. Let's just try and finish the. Oh my goodness. Ay. My bones. My bones are starting to complain. Let's finish this bit. Oh. Maybe I can continue it while eating tomorrow with Ayunisam. Wait, now that you mention it, if she's coming in morning, what are we gonna do during the day? I can't remember if Ayunisama said she's gonna do something, gonna go out. For you, that mostly applies to talking. As a teen, you remember having music on a lot of the time and singing in the kitchen with your mom when making dinner. Your mom's current partner is used to quiet though, so is our partner for a number of years. Yeah, so it's also quiet. It's this. Okay. And then over here. Oh, jeebus. There. So basically, everything has become quiet in your life. Even the doggy. Even the doggy is quiet now. Wait, right? You said the doggy is easily scared. Or no? Wait, is that a different person? You have the radio on, it's background noise in your apartment, so there's always something. That's different. That's like how do they white noise thing? Cause you don't want to get devoured by your thoughts. Sometimes you gotta have like a dismissible noise in the background. Whoa. Why is my leg is hmm. The dog is pretty quiet, never barks except when she's sleeping and dreaming. The opposite of most dogs. It's like the doggy version of like you. It takes until dreaming, until you have responses to the comments people say to you, and you think of an answer of like a witty answer only after you dreamed of it a few times. In your dream, you're so super entertaining. Oh, mama. Sometimes make some noises when excited or being excited or yawning or something, but no barks. Just doggy noises. Oh. No. Okay. Staffordshire Bull Terrier is the full correct name of the bird. You don't know the English term, but apparently the Staffy bird is known for making those noises. Also, they're not really like barky. They just keep making the murmury sounds. Hmm. Okay. We're doing it. Wow. It's so stiff. Right. My nose. Right. A last few cells, maybe. This and that. Then this. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Man. Okay. What in the world? Hi, Turfy. Might be not sure, but they're known for making those when excited like a yell. Let Turfy. Just trying to finish one more section and before I need to go to sleep. I think I need to like mix this with water again soon. Bruh. Maybe I should stop now. The water is becoming stiff. It's becoming the paint is becoming stiff again. Maybe that's the sign that I need to go and do something else now. I gotta get a video link it. The dog is a bit louder than girl. Her noises are higher frequency bird are the outside when yawning. Okay, let's just put it. And close that up again. Okay, woo. And then here, let's put it. I want to like tie them down so I know which one I was using. Do we need? There's something I can use here. Tie them up. Maybe this. Wait. Okay. Oh, this is what we have so far. I'm gonna try and finish it tomorrow. Okay, I'll put this. Yeah. rest. Hello. Hopefully the cats don't snag on it. Yes. Oh, kitty. Yeah, I did. My flowers, a bracelet. This is just my lip balm. It's fine. But yeah, thank you. What time is it? 1:17. That's been a while. And we had to cut off somewhere in the middle because of some disconnection. Something. Anyways. What? Yeah? We'll go to bed soon. Lie down. It is. But yeah, I'll be going off for now. Thank you for hanging out. And those who stayed even after disconnection, thank you. Yawn. This human be nocturnal, yeah. I'm even more nocturnal than the cats. But yeah, I'll be back later with Nesama this time. Wait, what day is today? It's a Saturday. Yeah, it is. So it's gonna be later with Nesama. We're just gonna be eating and yapping. When? So many days without my usual setup. It's making me itch, but always something different. But yeah. Yeah? I need to do outro. Come here. Upsie. Good boy. We'll sleep soon. It's gonna be fine. You wanna purr at the microphone? Your purr is like raw. What? No, wait, don't eat my flower. No? It's a wheezing purr side. Okay. Come here. Good boy. Come on. Sit, sit. Why am I telling a cat to sit? It's fine. This is... Sit. Sit down. There. See? Okay. You're okay. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out this entire time, even though we had a lot of dead air because of the super tiny details of the coloring lines, tiny details. When I concentrate, I shut up. We know this already in games. But yeah, thank you for staying over, for lurking, chatting, and being here. I'll see you again soon. Tomorrow with Aina-sama. Sunday probably also with Aina-sama. We don't know what we're doing yet. But Monday I'm gonna be back. And it's gonna be Stardew Day. I But for now, I'm gonna have to go off. The cats have woken up from their nap and I'm gonna have to turn off the lights so they can come back to sleep. But thank you everyone. And for those of you who are gonna be doing something else after this, good luck on what you're about to do. Good night. Good day. Good luck. Enjoy. Been enjoying the vibes of these streams a lot. Yeah, it's kind of chill for now. Like when we don't have like basically quests to do, we're just hanging out, just yapping. But yeah, I'm glad that everyone's been still visiting. Did you just fart into my face? You stink! Dang cat! What the heck, man? You stink! Gosh darn! That's some intense fart! Oh god! You stink! Go away! Gosh! The cat's farted way too close! Oh god! Do you wanna go and poop? You stink, boy. Man. Okay. Not on my shirt. At least. Okay. Whew. Just need to get the stink away. I'll turn on the fan. Wait. I can't breathe. The cat stinks. What? That's horrible. Horrible way to show your crust, kidding. But yeah. Thank you again. I need to outro and get out of this spot. Yeah, he just exited. Man. No. You stink. Go back to the room. No. Can't. No more. Anyways. Yeah, no. No toy for you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, good luck for those who are still gonna go off and do something. Take care and stay safe. Remember to hydrate and feed regularly. And for those of you who are gonna be resting just like me, rest well. Sleep tight. Stop. Go. You stink. I don't wanna go. You're not sleeping on my bed tonight. Go away. But yeah. Have a good night. Rest well. Sleep tight and sweet dreams. I'll see you all later. You know where to find me for any announcements and all those things. Server, Twitter, Blue Sky, I don't post much, but Instagram, all those things. You know where to find me. But yeah, that's all for now. And always remember, be wild, be true, be steadfast. Thank you everyone. Good night. Good day. Good time zone. Bye. And thank you. Gosh. Imagine ending on cat farts. Anyways, goodbye. Thank you. Bye. Where is it? Buttons. Bye bye.